Hi, welcome for our RTL online trainings and placements. Myself, this is Chandra. I am here to take the trainings and placements for Oracle Fusion Cloud HCM with artificial intelligence, human capital management, cloud with artificial intelligence, which is Oracle Cloud ERP product. Okay, so this is our first demo classes. So we said that we are going to have three demo sessions. We said we are going to have three demo sessions. Okay. So this three demo sessions, whatever we have, that is today is our first session, and tomorrow onwards we are going to have the regular second demo and then third demo. So in these three demo sessions, we are going to learn all our we are going to learn all our cloud training placements point of view, how we are going to do, and what is the impact of artificial intelligence in this cloud ERPs.
Yes.
This is all we are going to discuss. Okay. Yes. Someone, can you please keep it on mute? When you have some doubt, you can go for unmute and go for asking, please. Yeah. So myself, this is Chandra. I have been into this Oracle Fusion Cloud industry last 15 years and earlier 8 years into Oracle ERPs, total 22 years of experience. Exclusively 45,000 plus YouTube subscribers in Oracle Fusion Cloud HCM and online trainings like Udemy students. We got 40,000 plus students exclusively for Oracle Fusion. And we have delivered 100 plus batches so far last 8, 9 years. And we placed thousands of students in Oracle Fusion Human Capital Management. Majorly we do in the placements point of view. That's why in the name itself, we are RTL, online trainings and placements. You can see the history of our journey in our YouTube channel, the quality of the work, what we deliver last 10 years, you can see. Okay. So this is about the introduction before we start the demo. So what we do is we'll start the demo with a very simple way. First, what is cloud? What is cloud? What are the cloud companies we have? What is Oracle Cloud? Then what is Oracle Fusion Applications? Then what is Oracle Fusion HCM? What are the jobs we have in human capital management? What is the impact of AI in HCM? That's what we are going to discuss today. Today, most of the session we will spend theoretically. Some of the people might feel that a little bit boring if you are from cloud background, but we feel from RTL everybody is a fresher. Everybody is a fresher, and you are attending this. You are attending this demo session. So we go with the first theory, then practical. Okay. So as I said, three demo sessions we are going to have today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. Today, once it is done, tomorrow, practical oriented will take one scenario and we do that solution. Same thing on Wednesday also. So once these three demo sessions are completed, regular sessions will be started from Thursday onwards. From Thursday onwards. Okay. Now we'll start with what is cloud. So everybody is talking about cloud nowadays. Last 4 5 years, most of the clients are migrated from on-premises to cloud. For example, we'll take one small client which is there in India. Everybody can easily understand. Heritage Foods Private Limited. It is one of the retail industry. It is one of the retail industry which is there in India. They have around 400 outlets, means 400 branches they have. Every branch around 20 employees are working. So total 8,000 employees we have. 8,000 employees we have. When we say 20 employees are working in every branch, we can't say that all 20 employees will use the computer, right? They don't use computer. Even if they use computer, we can't say that they use the software, business software, right? Let's say there are only two people or three people are using 400 branches. Three employees are using the applications, computer applications. Day-to-day business transactions, they are going to enter in the applications. Means how many employees? 400 branches multiply by 3. Means how many employees we see? 1200 employees. 1200 employees are entering the data, day-to-day activities. Maybe it is finance data or sales data or cash counter or inventory, stock material or HR department or admin department or transportation department. It can be any department. So all people are going to enter the details in the software.
But as
1200 employees are going to enter the data every day, every day. So 1200 employees, let's say every employee enter per day transactions 100 transactions. For example, you will go to the Heritage supermarket and you will buy a product. Obviously, they take your name, your phone number, and your product quantity, price, discount, and whatever the payment is there, that payment mode they'll capture. Okay, 1200 multiply by, I just taken as 100. How many will get? 1,20,000 transactions per day. I'm talking about only one day, single day. 1,20,000 transactions per day it will happen. When I say transaction, that is nothing but customer purchased some products or customer returned some goods. Employee has taken the leave today. Employee has applied for a leave. A manager has accepted, approved, and we paid the salary to employee and finance department, bank deposits, bank withdrawals. Okay, like these all are transactions, day-to-day transactions. When I want to maintain all these transactions, I need some software applications. Maybe a single application client will use, or they use multiple applications, or they use the multiple applications. Some clients will use only one application. Some clients will use multiple applications to meet their requirements. Okay. Earlier, what happened? Client used to maintain their own server. We call it as a on premises. They used to maintain their own server. They used to recruit the DBS. They used to recruit the administrators. They used to recruit network administrators and security team, and technical developers and functional consultants. The entire IT infrastructure they are maintaining, right? So they used to recruit all these people. They used to maintain this all information. They used to maintain this resource. But nowadays, if we look at last 4 5 years, every transaction has got digitalized. Maximum the clients are ready to capture the information and analyze that data and take a business decisions. Wherever the more expenditure they are getting, they try to decrease. Where they wanted to put more expenses and try to get profits. Okay. And wherever they wanted to have the security, they are going to implement the applications over there. Okay. So this is on premises. On premises. So far clients last 20 25 years people are using. But once the cloud has came, Why the cloud has came is it's very simple. It's very difficult to maintain this millions of transactions in your on-premises. It is expensive and no security. You are supposed to maintain your security, and it's very difficult to maintain your team and as well as your infrastructure also, IT infrastructure, because the client business is different. The client is doing some retail business. They are into some supermarket retail chain industry. So they can concentrate on their business instead of concentrating on the IT team. Maximum, we are trying to decrease the efforts from them and try to decrease the cost as well as improve the security and try to utilize the best tools in the market which are available. That's why many of the clients has moved from on-premises to cloud. Okay. So cloud is nothing but a virtual servers. Virtual servers. This is physical servers which are present in your office. When client says that I have 400 branches, obviously they'll have a headquarters and there will be a server room somewhere in Hyderabad or Bangalore or Mumbai or Delhi, wherever the software engineers are available immediately to take. So there they'll establish their data center or they'll establish their operations team, IT operations team, and they start working from there, right? Okay. So here that is what we call it as a on-premises. But once the cloud came into the picture, the cloud companies what they are telling is instead of maintaining your own, instead of maintaining your own, you know, your own software on premises, you can go ahead. Just 1 minute. Some disturbance we are getting. Anvesh, yeah, please keep it on mute. Thank you. Yeah. So virtual servers are nothing but through remote you are trying to connect to the server and maintain all your computer applications. Maintain all your computer applications. Okay. So what are those cloud companies are available? Who are providing those services? Microsoft Azure is one of the cloud company. It's a Microsoft. Another one is AWS, Amazon Web Services. Another one is Google Cloud Services, GCP, Google Cloud Provider. Okay, we'll call it as GCP. Another one is Oracle. Another one is Oracle Cloud. There are many, there are many other companies who are providing the cloud services, but major is these four companies across the world. Across the world, these four major companies we have. Okay. What is their job? We are telling that these are top four cloud companies. So what they do, what services they give it to the customer, how those services are going to be useful for the customers. So what these cloud companies are doing is they established data centers. They established data centers across the world. Across world. Across the world, they have established the data centers. For example, if we talk about Oracle Cloud, they established two data centers in India. One is in Hyderabad, another one is in Mumbai. They established data center in Sri Lanka and Singapore, Malaysia, Kuwait, Dubai, and UAE, Qatar, and US, UK, of course, by default, US, UK, Europe. Okay, these all countries. What is mean by data center? Data center is an highly secured technology where the clients are can keep their applications and maintain the data. High-end servers will be provided by the companies. These companies will establish high-end servers with high-end configuration with heavy security. They are going to provide that. They are going to provide that. Okay. So here when customer says that I'm using my server myself, I'm maintaining all these things, what this company says Instead of using on-premises applications, why don't you start using the cloud applications which are already available in our data centers? In our data centers. Okay. So in these data centers, what is there? High-end servers are there. High-end configuration servers are established with cloud computing technology. Okay. So if any client wanted to maintain their own servers, initial investment required, they have to recruit the team, everything they have to install, upgrade, migration, they have to take care of the security point of view, this all. But once client decide from on-premises to cloud environment, they don't need to do anything. Everything is available in the data center. Only thing what you have to do is you have to go for customize your product according to your requirement. According to your requirement. Some client says that I'm not interested to use your cloud applications, means cloud softwares, whatever is there. My applications only I will move from my server to your cloud, means your data servers. If that is the scenario, I'm interested. No problem. These cloud companies will just charge the amount. They'll just charge whatever the usage your client is using, only for that they are going to charge. They are not, it doesn't mean that you must use the applications. You must use the applications over here it is. Okay. So these are the different cloud companies who are providing the cloud services. So what is the major advantage with the cloud? The major advantage with the cloud is whenever the clients are using on premises, it's very difficult to maintain the security and it is expensive, time taking and all. So instead of that, better to move from on premises to cloud environment. That will happen through the data centers by some cloud company providers. Cloud company providers. There are many people are there in the market who are ready to provide the cloud services. So out of those companies, these are the top four companies which we have. Top four companies which we have. Okay. So is clear everybody what is cloud and why the clients are looking for cloud environment? This things has happened. It's like from 2019 itself, many companies have started moving from on-premises to cloud applications. On-premises to cloud applications. Yeah. Yeah. Now, what is Oracle Cloud? Whether it is Oracle Cloud or Microsoft Cloud, finally, the things are same. The things are same here. It is indirectly it is a data centers. Indirectly it is data centers. Whether it is Microsoft Azure or AWS or GCP or Oracle or any company. If they says that we are cloud-based company, what is the meaning of that? We provide the servers on rental basis to our customers. Okay, customers can use their servers and then start storage or using the applications or whatever the purpose they want to use, they can go for use. For example, you want to buy one high-end server, maybe it takes some 2.5 crores cost, high-end servers for the business analysis or business data processing. Instead of investing 2.5 crores right now, what I can do is I can pay per month 50,000 or 1 lakh, and I can take it on rental and I can start using that particular server. How I can use that server? For example, my business is there in Bangalore and Oracle is telling that my data centers are there in Hyderabad and Bangalore. How they will use? It's very simple. As we already discussed, the client is having 400 branches. How these 400 branch employees are using their servers? Let's say their server is established in Hyderabad. Their IT operations are running from Hyderabad. How this all 1,200 people from 400 branches every day, how they will connect? Through internet, right? They'll come to office every day. They take laptop or system and they connect to the applications through internet or intranet. Most of the applications nowadays are running through internet only, or maybe they can have their personal IP address. Through that also they can go ahead with connecting and start working on that. Okay. So the same way, Oracle also will provide the application. Just you have to enter the URL. This we call it as a server access or cloud access or instance. Enter the username and password, log into the applications, and start using your applications. And enter your invoices, suppliers, customers, hiring employee, terminations, transfers, running the payroll, pay the salary, distribute the amounts. This all we will be doing it. Right. So here through internet or intranet means through IP address LAN network, the employees are going to connect to the servers. Okay. So what is Oracle Cloud? So indirectly, Oracle Cloud means indirectly Oracle data centers. Indirectly Oracle data centers with the high-end servers. With high-end servers. Within these servers, not only the server access, the Oracle has developed some products and tools. Excellent tools and products are available. If somebody says that we are from Oracle Cloud, we are providing servers on rental basis. Instead of using your on-premises applications, why don't you use from our cloud servers? But then client can say, only for server point of view, why do I need to shift my entire IT infrastructure from on-premises to the cloud? What is the reason behind that? If you have some good applications or good products are available, yes, I am ready to come to your cloud and start using those tools and products. Right. And I can customize according to my requirement those products, or I can build new products or new applications by using the tools, whatever you provide. Maybe it can be reporting tool or integration tool or application development tools. Okay. It can be any type of tool. Okay. So any cloud company, not only just, providing the infrastructure, they also provide some softwares. Some of the softwares are free of cost. Some of the softwares client should subscribe, means get a license and start using it and start using. Earlier, what happened? For example, Heritage company wanted to use Oracle softwares. What they used to do, they used to communicate with Oracle company salespeople and buy the product and install that product in their server. Who will install DBA? Admin and network people and security, these people will provide the access to all this 1200 members, and then technical team will build the technical components and functional team will do the setups and configurations as well as the testing. Finally, the project will be ready. But now the cloud companies are telling you don't require the DBS, you don't require the admin person, you don't need network, you don't need security. You just need to have only two people. One is functional consultant, another one is technical consultant. You don't need all these people. So this all work will be done by our company. This all work will be done by our company automatically. You don't need to do that. That's what actually the cloud concept. The advantage of the cloud is majority of the team will be decreased here, and you will get very less price. When software is cost is less, then we'll get more clients, more customers will start using the softwares. If the price is less, then people will start using the applications. Okay. So that's how the cloud companies start doing the business. And Oracle also has got excellent tools and products in the cloud. So out of that, we know Oracle database is number one database, and OACS integration tool, Apex page development tool, VBCS application development tool, NetSuite is a ERP, small scale industries, cloud based ERP, Oracle Fusion applications, ERP application. ERP means enterprise application, business application. And then we have OAC, Oracle Analytics Cloud tool. OAC tool is there. And we have BI reporting tool. We have like this excellent tools and products available in the Oracle Cloud. So cloud means it is not only just, providing some infrastructure, including the infrastructure. Infrastructure means indirectly servers, high-end servers. Okay, including that, the clients will The cloud companies will provide some tools and products. Some of the tools are products free of cost. Some of the things, obviously, they have to go for it, licensed. Okay. So this is about the cloud options, whatever we have here. It is cloud options, whatever we have over here. Okay. Now in this, we are talking about this product. We are not learning entire Oracle Cloud. So there is nothing to learn Oracle Cloud because that is a data center having high-end servers. But what we have to learn in Oracle Cloud is we have to learn some products and tools and start working with the clients. There only the projects will be there. Okay. So out of these tools and products, one of the excellent product, one of the successful product in the market right now is Oracle Fusion Applications ERP software. Oracle Fusion Applications ERP software that we are going to learn. So what is mean by ERP application? ERP stands for Enterprise. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. Enterprise Resource Planning. So enterprise is nothing but indirectly company. So here your client is nothing but your client. It's in a company. It's indirectly enterprise. They have the resources. Resources means employees, suppliers, customers, banks, their products, their vehicles information, their infrastructure, their brand value. This is all resource. This all comes under the resource only. Okay. We have to maintain that resources information in a proper plan so that so that make sure your business is on your control. Your business will be in your control. Otherwise, what happened? Okay, you are doing business, you are selling the goods, and you are collecting the amount from customer, and you are depositing in the bank, and some of the checks are getting bounced, some of the checks are getting cleared. You got some profit, and you got some expenses. You got thousands of employees, salary expenses. You will not be clear what is happening if something goes wrong. That's why ERP application is required for every client, which contains financials data, supply chain management data, human capital management data, customer relationship management data, project portfolio management data, recruitment data, and then we are also going to have the manufacturing data in case if it is manufacturing clients. Okay, this all domains we will find. These all domains we are going to find. Okay. But some client says that I don't need all these domains. I just need only finance. Because for maintenance of HR data, I am already using some application. I'm comfortable with that product. No problem. You can just buy only finance and use this for maintaining the financials data. No problem. And somebody says that I want to use finance, supply chain, and human capital. Human capital means HR data, your employees' information, employees' hiring, transfers, terminations, employee salaries, employee leaves, employee setting up the goals, employee timesheets, employee compensation, benefits. All this we have to maintain, right? When we have some thousands of employees, either you are paying salaries weekly to them, bi-weekly, means every 2 weeks, or monthly, or bi-monthly. It depends. Some countries will go with weekly, some countries bi-weekly. In India, we go monthly salaries, right? Like that, we'll have different taxes, different deductions, and all it is. Okay. So when we say ERP application, it contains all these details. All these details. What are the different ERP applications we have in the market? Okay, we are talking about Oracle Fusion Applications is one of the ERP software. That's fine. Definitely, when there is a product in the market, there will be a competitor. There will be a competitor, definitely. Who is the competitor? What is the alternative ERP software available in the market for Oracle Fusion applications? SAP is there. Salesforce we have. Workday we have. Microsoft Dynamics we have. ServiceNow also nowadays. They are also becoming ERP. Earlier not much, but nowadays they are ERP applications. They are building all the blocks, modules, and other things here. Okay. So these are no different ERP applications which are available in the market. They all are competitors for us for Oracle Fusion applications. But when we talk about this, these all are ERP companies, not cloud companies. They have the ERP software. But Oracle says that I am a database company, I am a cloud company, and also I am a ERP company. But these companies cannot say that. They cannot say like that because they are not cloud-based company. They don't have their own data centers across the world. 40 plus data centers are there. These four companies are having, each company is having 40 data centers across the world. Why we require data centers in every country? It's very simple. Let's say you are a Singapore based company. You are doing the business in Singapore, and one Oracle salespeople comes to you and ask, I am from Oracle company. We established data centers in India, excellent data centers, high-end server configuration, good tools and products are available. Why don't you start using our server? Why don't you connect with our cloud and start using our softwares? Or you can keep your software applications in our cloud, means in our servers. You can lift all the software applications from your on-premises to my server. Then the next question, definitely the client will ask where your data centers are established in India. Then customer says, my entire business is running in Singapore. If you have a data center in Singapore, then I'm interested. Because if something goes wrong, everybody looks for the security, safety first. As per Singapore, legally, I can proceed. But if it is in India, and your data center is established in India, you are asking me to keep my Singapore business data in Indian data center servers, then I may have to think regarding security point of view or legal aspect is, and there might be some risk also. If Okay, so that's why what cloud companies are doing is in every country they started establishing the data centers. So no need to worry. So you can tell that we established data center in Singapore itself. Why don't you start using our servers instead of using your own servers on premises like that? So Oracle is a cloud company, but not this ERP company. Salesforce is a just ERP company. They don't provide any separate cloud. They provide cloud ERP. SAP also has got cloud ERP. Salesforce also has got cloud ERP. I'll tell you, the Microsoft is okay. Microsoft has got that. Dynamics, Microsoft company has got. The major competitor for Oracle Fusion applications is SAP. But the difference where it will come is, let's say your client, here it is. This client is telling that I'm using some .NET applications. Also, I'm using some Java-based applications, and I'm using some PostgreSQL, and I'm using some reporting tools. Now, client SAP salesperson came to the customer, as well as Oracle salesperson also has came to the customer, saying that both are telling that we have excellent cloud-based ERP applications. You can buy our product and maintain your day-to-day business data, whether it is finance data or supply data, any data you can maintain in our ERP. That's what Oracle company is telling, as well as SAP is telling, SAP or Salesforce, whoever. Now, what client is asking is, I'm interested in your ERPs. I heard everything is fine. But what my request is, I don't want to lose my custom applications. I want to continue these applications. It means client is asking us, I would like to move all these applications to your servers. Are you ready to take up that? I'm ready to use your product. I like your product. I like your cloud ERP software. At the same time, last 10 years, I'm using these applications and tools and everything. I wanted to shift all these tools and applications from my on-premises to cloud environment. Will you provide that IT infrastructure? SAP says no, because SAP is not a cloud-based company. Again, SAP will suggest, okay, you can use some Google or AWS or Azure or Oracle something. Okay. So they will suggest alternative. But Oracle says no problem. Your applications all you can lift from your servers and keep it in our servers. And if you are interested, you can use my tools. If you are not interested, no problem. Only you can start working with your applications as well as the tools in our servers. Okay, in our servers. That's what Oracle says. It means Oracle is purely cloud-based company, and also the tools are there. These people are having the tools, cloud tools, but Microsoft is okay. Azure will provide that services. That's why Oracle has got major advantages compared to the SAP or Salesforce or Workday or ServiceNow. Dynamics is not that much successful ERP software in the market right now. Okay, so it is there. SAP is okay, and of course, Salesforce is good in CRM point of view, but not in the other domains. Okay, and when it comes to the ServiceNow is okay in ticketing point of view, but not other it is. So that's the major advantage of Fusion applications, which is introduced in 2015. Fusion applications is introduced in 2015, but it's got success in 2020. 5 years, there was some new requirement from the customer's point of view, and bugs and other issues, everything resolved. 2020, we got an excellent feedback from customers. It's perfect cloud-based or next generation ERP application. Next generation ERP application. This is cloud. Okay. Last 5 years has got very good customers, and going forward, no chance that this will be a number one cloud ERP in the market. Okay. So this is about what is cloud, virtual servers. We suggest our clients to move from their on-premises to servers. Okay, what are different companies are providing this cloud services? Majorly Azure, AWS, Google, Oracle, like this. And they establish data centers across the world. Then customers can start using those database. And what is Oracle Cloud? It's indirectly, it's in cloud database center, having good tools and products available in the market. Okay. Out of that, we are talking about one product, that is Oracle Fusion Applications product. What is this? It is one of the ERP software. What is mean by ERP? It is an enterprise resource planning. It is one of the product or software, or we can call it as application. What it will do, it will be used to maintain the complete information. It will be used to maintain the complete information of the enterprise, like finance data, sales data, employees data, customer relationships data, marketing, everything, recruitment, all this information, you can go for maintain. Okay. And who are the competitors? These companies are the competitors. And why Oracle Fusion is the always ahead compared to these companies is, as I said just now, if client wanted to use this ERP software as well as alternative applications also, then Oracle is the only company is available. You don't have other ERP applications, this facility. Okay. So in this domains, so client will purchase whatever they want. Client will purchase whatever they want, whether it is finance or HCM or supply chain, whatever. Some clients will use the entire suite, financial and everything. Some clients will use only HCM I want. I don't need. So what is HCM? Human Capital Management. Okay, what it contains. Human capital management is used mainly to maintain the HR data. If I have some thousands of employees, let's say I have 8,000 employees or 80,000 employees I have in multiple countries, multiple branches, multiple companies I am running. So obviously I have to maintain those employees' personal details, their assignments information, their positions, their salary information, their payments and exits and re-entry, everything I have to maintain. Otherwise, some fraud may happen, right? Definitely, it is very difficult to take decisions. That's what human capital management. So there are majorly 8 modules. Global HR, which is used to maintain the employees information. Employees information. Payroll. Payroll is nothing but employee salaries information. Calculate the salaries to the employees and then distribute salaries, generate the pay slips, run the statutory reports, nothing but PF report, ESI report, income tax report, benefits, compensation, shares, gratuity reports, a lot of other benefits will be there, right? So those all statutory reports we are supposed to run. Then absence management. It's mainly for leaves. When we have some thousands of employees, obviously when employee is joining in the organization, we allocate some basic leaves, sick leaves, maternity leaves, paternity leaves, and HUS leaves in some countries. Okay. Like this all leaves management will be there. They we cross check the eligibility and leave approvals, leave conditions differently, different rules and regulations we have to apply. Like those all things we do it here. Absence. Talent management. Talent management is mainly for the employee performance. Like employee joined in our company and last 6 months is working. You are assigning some work. You are putting some goals and the 6 months completed. I want to measure what is employee performance because I wanted to give the promotion next level. I want to improve the, give the hikes to the employee or transfers. This I wanted to do that, or anything is wrong with the employee. This all I have to measure, right? That's what talent management indirectly, performance management, goal setting up the employee profiles. I want to see how many people are keep on updating the skills last 6 months. Means some people, some employees are working as well as they are completing some trainings and they are getting certifications and they are going to update that information to the managers. Okay. So this all I wanted to have always measurement. So that's where the talent management comes into the picture. Next, OTL, time and labor, indirectly time sheet entry. So when employees are working in different shift timings or same shift, starting time, ending time, and lunch break, this timesheet entry and client side timesheet entry, timesheet approval from the client, which you are going to do that for costing project oriented. So that's module. Compensation, not only the salary, we also provide some compensation to the employees. We give some benefits to the employees like health related benefits or insurance related benefits or any other. So these are and recruiting modules, ORC, recruiting process. These are the major modules we see it in human capital management. Okay, so these are. But as a consultant, we don't need to learn all the modules. We are going to learn first 4 modules. 4 modules we are going to learn. It's mandatory. Everybody should learn 4 modules: global HR, payroll, options, and talent management. If you are interested, still you have time to learn some more, then you can go with the ORC modules. ORC is somewhat easy module. Okay. And then you can go with combination of this. This 3 comes under the advanced modules. Okay. Advanced modules here it is. Yeah. So these are what is Oracle Fusion HCM? What are different modules we see in Oracle Fusion HCM? Any doubts here, please?
Hi, Chandra.
Yeah.
I have a small doubt.
Yes.
So, here in the beginning of this class, we you mentioned that AWS is the top. Um,
Yeah. Go ahead.
the AWS is the top cloud companies. Okay. So, where is the gap? Why Oracle is not the top one?
See, there are different places is the top. See, Oracle is top in ERP application as well as in the database. AWS is top in the cloud services. They give the less price, but they don't have much tools and products like database tools, integration tools, Oracle like ERP tools, analytic tools. They don't have. They are good in the area of cloud. Like that, every company is strong in some areas, in they are weak in some areas, or maybe zero in that areas, right? We cannot say that everybody is perfect in all the areas here, right?
Okay, thank you, Chandra.
Yeah.
I I have a question.
Yeah.
Uh, in Oracle Fusion HCM, we are all talking about this agentic AI, right? I think there are already some agents that have been seeded agents that are available in HCM.
Yes.
So may I know, as a part of this training, will you also cover AI agents?
Yes, yes, we are going to talk about that. That we'll discuss in the tomorrow class. Different
Oh, oh,
agents.
sure, sure. Okay. When we say agents, is even the building of the custom agents and you with
Yeah, that
use
I'll
cases.
explain tomorrow.
Sure,
What is the syllabus of that particular agents, and I will be discussing tomorrow.
that works. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Now we are going for here. As I said, the majorly four modules that we are going to learn over here. It is so here when we talk about the options, what are the different roles we will find here in Oracle HCM? We see mainly two roles: technical and functional. Technical consultant and functional consultant. Two roles will be there. There is no DBA role because the product is already installed in the server, in the cloud environment. The product is already available. Okay. So just you have to pay the amount and start using the applications. Start using the applications. Okay. Mainly we see that two roles, functional as well as the technical. What is technical role? Technical role is, building the reports, development of reports and dashboards development and data migrations, data loading, data extractions, writing the fast formulas and personalizations, customizations. This is all technical prospect. And what is functional role? Functional role is mainly setups, configurations, requirement gathering. I'll write in a sequence order here. Let me write. So this is technical responsibilities. This is going to be functional responsibilities here. So as a functional consultant, first we are going to conduct workshop. What is the meaning of workshop? This is one of the ERP software provided by Oracle for the customers across the world. This software is used to maintain your entire enterprise applications data. Client knows that this application is used to maintain my employees' information, employee salaries information, employees' timesheets, employee profiles, employee payroll, everything. But he doesn't know what are all the features are there, how to run those features, what features will be suitable for their business process, and what are all the things needs to be changed, what are all the things needs to be developed. They'll not be clear. Okay. So client is very strong about their business and their business process and their business policies. They do not have any idea about this ERP application. They knows that it is one of the Oracle product. It is one of the ERP software where we can maintain day-to-day finance data, supply data, HR data, procure data, recruitment data, manufacturing data. Every data can be maintained. That's all. Not more than that. Then as a functional consultant, for example, if we are going to implement first module, global HR to the client, we are supposed to explain each and every setup, each and every transaction, how this module is going to work to the client. That's what conducting the workshop. Once we conduct the workshops or during the workshop conduction, obviously the client will ask the doubts. So there we'll go for gather the requirement. There will be some gap between your ERP application, and client business model. There will be some gap that we are going to identify. And gather that requirement. Once the requirement is gathered, then we have to prepare a document. We need to prepare functional design document, solution design documents, technical design documents are done by the technical people. We are going to prepare. Once we prepare the document, then we get approval from the client. We have to get approval from the client. Then we have to start design, development, testing, then production, and then start support, maintenance. So these are the different processes we are going to involve here. It is as functional consultant. Let me just save this. Okay. So here these are the responsibilities we are going to perform during our project. This is technical responsibilities. These are functional responsibilities which we are going to have. Okay. So here there is no question of coding. Basic coding is required, that we'll be discussing in the reports point of view. Basic SQL, if you are okay, that's fine. Because nowadays they are asking, you should have the technical knowledge also. Because you know the market is getting, expectations are more, definitely we have to be. So we are going to learn 100% functional, 100% functional setups and everything right from the first stage to last. And here we are also learning the technical part, 40 to 50%, whatever is required for our experience apply and all here. That's what we are going to learn. Okay. So it's clear everybody roles and responsibilities of functional team as well as the technical team. Any doubts here? Yes, Ajay, are you clear with technical and functional difference? Any doubts here?
I have I have so I have 5 years of experience into recruitment. So I have worked for the one of the requirement for the this Oracle HCM only, where the client was asking all the modules for the function. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but we are covering 4 topics as you said. So, how about the rest of the compensation or the benefits or OTL? And the mainly they were asking about the OTL.
Okay. So
Yeah.
those modules, we need to learn that separate because we
Mhm.
are not going to provide, even if client is asking to implement all the modules, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
One person is not going to involve all, right?
Yeah, that's what.
One person cannot do all modules. Okay.
Okay.
By learning these 4 modules, once we are perfect and master here, as I
Okay.
said, the fifth module you can go for ORC. And if
Oh,
required other modules, you can start learning, but this is not part of our training syllabus.
okay. Okay, fine. Understood. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, this side, Pawan.
Yeah.
Currently being into the quality assurance field, let's assume a candidate is having a testing experience of around 6 to 7 years of experience, trying to move into this technology. How does it vary? I mean, what would be the scale he can rate himself?
I'll come to that next level. Yeah, because
Okay.
now we are in subject. Okay. So that will come to the next. So we discussed that there will be 2 roles, functional and technical, and roles and responsibilities. Now I'm going to tell you the impact of AI in both the roles, in both the technical role as well as the functional role. Now everybody is talking about artificial intelligence is going to take over the jobs, and it's going to impact the roles which are already exist here. It is. Now let me come to the functional part first. Okay. When you talk about the functional, first one is conducting the workshops. AI impact is 0%. 0%. As a functional consultant, uh, we are working here at this. Okay. As a functional consultant, we are supposed to conduct the workshop because the audience who is going to listen this workshop, one is stakeholders, another one is CEO, CFOs, directors. AI cannot conduct the workshop on that because it's a two-way communication. And the audience are not having the idea about the product. As a functional consultant, you need to understand their business. For example, your client is retail industry, some client is from textiles industry, some client is from banking industry. We implemented Fusion HCM for ICICI Bank, total 37,000 employees plus 3,000 contract employees, around 41,000 employees. The banking sector, insurance sector, uh, automobile sector, manufacturing, education sector. Narayana and Chaitanya educational institutions will use this ERP to maintain their finance data, not HR data, financials. Okay. So we cannot say that the customer is from the same industry, they're different industries. Conducting the workshops is 0% impact of AI. Not only now or after 5 years or 10 years or 20 years also, AI cannot take over this particular area. Next, gathering the requirement also 0%. How you are going to gather the requirement from the client? When you explain about the termination process, for example, employee termination process is there. If you want to terminate an employee in Fusion applications, you have to go to my client groups and then you have to search for an employee. Who is that employee? And once you search an employee, it will shows the employees exist or not. If exist, then we see the result. Okay, once you see the result, maybe one assignment or multiple assignments, we'll see the status, whether employee is active in this. Is it primary assignment or not? And then we'll try to terminate this employee from this work relationship. That is the procedure. Here you are going to terminate an employee. That's a process as per Oracle product, as per Oracle software. But client is telling that, no, I don't want this lengthy process. I just have to take the employee number and just click the button. It has to ask the reasons. What are the reasons? And here in your software, it is asking only few of the fields. These all things I don't want. I-9 expiration, E-verify status. These all are US statuses, but India based, I don't need all these fields. It has should be hide, and I want different fields which is required for me. Like that, the clients, means stakeholders or senior people or directors or business masters or subject matter expert from their business point of view will expect the product needs to be customized or extended or developed. That's how they will ask. Then our team will note it down all those things. They'll prepare a document. Okay, you need this requirement, standard functionality, expected functionality, and the root cause or analysis, and which resource has to work here, how many hours resource work is required for development, for testing, time, everything it has to be prepared. Here also, maybe some 30% of the document preparation will be helpful, but no, not 100%. AI will be used for preparation of the document because there will be standard templates from Oracle. AI can prepare those templates, but 60 to 70% business requirement exactly you have to type because you are the person who has communicated with the client, not the AI, and you are the person knows what is standard functionality, what is expected, and how much time it will take for us to complete that process, how many resources are required. These all things we need to go for mention. That's why 30% of the time maybe AI can use that here. Getting the approval from the client. Approvals and all, yes, 100% AI can do it, or it's very simple area. It's once your document is prepared, what we will do? We'll take a document and send it to the stakeholders, and directors will keep it in the CC and all. And even if your client is not interested to give the approval process, then we have to do that here. Then designing we have to do here also 0%. And development here maybe around 30% impact, because when you are doing some setups and configurations, definitely you can take the help of the AI tools, and which will be helpful to give some basic solutions and all. And then test cases preparations around 50%. Why I'm not saying that, that outside in the market, if you speak some testing people and all, yeah, prepare number of, if you give the scenario, it will prepare multiple test cases at it. Testing of the ERP application is different, because this is a business application which is provided by Oracle. After that, you modified this application according to your client's requirement. These two things, your AI is not 100% perfect. Your AI doesn't know 100% the functionality of both the things. That's why it cannot prepare 100% test cases. Maybe it will be helpful to prepare some basic test cases. Functional consultant is the number one tester for ERP product. In ERP applications, we don't find any test engineers, either automatic or manual testers. We don't find. We don't write any test scripts also in ERP applications, because this is an application which is already developed and tested and released into the market for the customers. There is nothing you need to test. If at all you want to test, what you have to test? There is some requirement for the client. Functional consultant has configured that requirement. Then again, the functional consultant is supposed to take and deliver to the customer. So here also, not much impact from the AI. It is production and support in the maintenance environment, production support or maintenance in both the places. Maybe there will be some 40% impact on this. So overall, if we look at here, on an average, 20-25% impact will be there after 3-4 years, not immediately. Whatever the percentage is not. Why I'm telling after 3-4 years? Because this is a fission application software which is introduced by Oracle in 2015. It's got succeed in 2020. It's completely new ERP software. There is no tool in the market which will automate this particular tool or will be helpful for the doing setups or configurations and all. Even you search in ChatGPT or Gemini or in Anthropic tools, we don't find the solutions for the Fusion applications ERP. Maybe after 3-4 years, who knows it? Okay, they may build some models to give the solutions for this. But even if they give the solutions, whatever this impact I given, not today, it is after 3-4 days, 3-4 years impact. This. Okay, so that is the impact in AI, impact of AI in our Fusion application. Yeah, is clear everybody? Any doubts here now and the AI impact? Any doubts, you can do that. Or if you know any of the AI tool which will do this responsibilities, as I said, the percentage, you can also mention, then we can discuss about that too. Not only.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Sam, this is Hussein. Yeah, actually, while we are in learning, in syllabus is included technical as well as in functional, or else we learn only for in functional. Just
We are going to learn only functional. This is
only
100%.
yeah. Okay.
We are going to apply as a functional consultant. But
Okay.
but
Technically,
there will,
we no need to work on that.
yeah,
Just we
there
have
will,
only knowledge on that.
yeah, there will be a freshers who are applying 0 to 2. There will be experienced professionals. Means you are putting some 4 to 6 years of experience, and there will be some non-IT people, non-IT to IT people. They are also going to put it as 4 to 6 years of experience. Okay. So that time when you are putting some experience, they will expect some basic knowledge. Definitely they'll ask you, right? You are working in this software last 5 years, and you said that you have done 5 projects, 3 implementations, and 2 support projects. That's what you claimed in the profile. Tell me, how will you build a report? Even though report development is a technical consultant job, but you are working with the technical team. You are a functional consultant. You are gathering the requirement, and when the requirement comes, obviously you need to talk with the technical people. Client is asking 20 reports. How much time you need to build the reports for testing and then delivery? Is it possible or not? Is there any standard report available already? So these all communications we do, and we test and we deliver finally testing, right? Okay. So you cannot say that I don't know how to build a report in Vision, or I don't know how to write simple formula also. I'm not that much clear. We cannot say that, because an experienced consultant, you are supposed to upgrade. That's why we'll be learning 40% of technical also, all these components. Okay. So, but the major is ours is this. And we are also telling I'm experienced consultant. I'm closely working with the technical team. I also know how to do this all. That's how our training will happen.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other doubts, case?
What level of coding we need to learn in this for functional consultant?
No, not required. If you know some basic SQL queries, that's fine. We provide, there are 3 videos, 3 hours. That's more than sufficient for
Okay.
functional. But for technical, yes, they have to learn SQL, they have to learn PLSQL, some basic JavaScript also. Yeah. Next. So how the RTL online trainings are going to happen? What is the process? How we will do online trainings and placements? Every time we call it as we do 100% placements and all here. Yeah, we are committed for the placements here. And as I said, total 4 modules we are going to learn live classes we are going to learn here. 4 classes, and this will be recorded ORC. ORC, we will provide you the Udemy course. Udemy recording we are going to provide. Udemy course. Okay. So, and technical, obviously the technical, as I said, one example from every component we'll be discussing. Detailed syllabus copy we'll be discussing tomorrow. This is high level what I'm talking. Okay. So from the RTL online trainings, generally, if you want to take any software course, point number 1, you need project oriented training first, that we are going to conduct now. After the training is completed, you must be clear how to prepare your resume. Means inside of the resume, what do you have to put it as your client names, as well as roles and responsibilities, and then documentation. What documentations you have prepared that you have to include. When we say resume preparation, some people are applying 0 to 2 years. You are passed out in 25. You have to apply as a fresher. You passed out in 24, maybe 2 years, or fresher. Passed out in 23, 3 years. You are passed out in 2015, and last 10 years you are working in testing environment. You worked with testing tools, and how you have to apply. Or last 10 years you are working in marketing team or HR department, core IT recruiter, how you have to apply, how you have to project your profile, how you have to explain how you moved or transformed from your IT recruitment domain to Oracle cloud domain, who has motivated you, how you started journey, starting of your career, what type of projects you worked. Okay, this type of questions are very critical, right? That we are going to discuss for each and every person. Once the training is completed, we will be discussing with each and every person. Okay, you are applying as a fresher. Okay, put this profile. You are applying from non-IT to IT. Okay, put this profile. You are already working in Java or some other technologies in software only, but you are moving now cloud. Okay, this how much package you are getting and what is expected. This all one to one we will be discussing and we are going to clarify. That is very important. And then interview preparation. This is very important when we are going to apply as an experienced consultant. Once we learn the subject, the next step is once your resume is ready, you are going to post it in Naukri or you are applying through some professional networks, then your interview got scheduled. How you will prepare for an interview? Module wise, I have prepared Udemy courses. In global HR module, what are all the topics we have to be clear for interview? What question they ask you? What is the answer? Answer also I given with the navigation. Just now how I have shown you the navigation, right? Go to navigator. It's not like, okay, tell me the process for termination. Okay, we'll go to navigator, my client groups, and then person management, search employee, go to work relationship. That is answer. That is question and answer. But in the courses, in Udemy courses, for every module, if you look at here, my Udemy course, Oracle Fusion Cloud FAQs. For every module, I have prepared the Udemy course. Generally, outside students, if they want to buy this software, this particular, uh, you know, uh, course, they have to pay 800 individually. And if they are some subscribed with Udemy, they are, subscribed means what we call it as some companies, they give the subscription. Okay. So that time they can go with the 500 only. We don't need to pay. So if you are an individual outside person, 800 it is. For RTL students, we are going to give this free of cost. Total 4 modules we have. Total 4 Udemy courses you are going to get it. As soon as the module, okay, global HR module, we have done project. Once it is done, immediately I'll give the course. You can go through the FAQs and be ready with that. Same thing, next, same thing, next, same thing, next, same thing, next one also, like this. So indirectly you are saving around 3,200. That is from the FAQ course point of view. So interview preparation as well as the FAQs. I given that complete practical oriented, including the assignment. Module wise, I'll give you the assignments. You can go for apply. And we will have an WhatsApp group. We are going to have a WhatsApp group where you are going to communicate with me and I think it's not connected here. So if there is any doubts or you are facing some issues, everything we are going to have communication. I'll show you that tomorrow session. Okay. Yeah. WhatsApp group link and everything. I'll show that. As soon as your enrollment is done, then we are going to have this enrollment. So this is about the training process, how we are going to do. If still someone is not able to clear the interview, we are going to conduct the prompting process and proxy process, and we are going to place it directly the candidates. That is our placement next step. Okay. So if you are perfect, all our classes, whatever we are going to give from our online, around there will be a 50 hours. 50 hours you can easily crack the interview with 4 plus 5 plus years. 6 plus I cannot give the commitment, but 4 plus 5 plus is okay. Right. Because this is the full-fledged. That's why in our training itself we given complete full stack. What is the meaning of full stack? You have to get a project oriented training, then you need to prepare your resume, then you must know what you have to prepare for interview, then you must know the FAQ questions and all. Then you can start attending for the interviews and try to crack. That's what we call it as full stack. There is nowhere you should not feel that, okay, I learned. I don't know how to prepare the resume. General resume class is explained, but they have not given any resume particularly for me. I have done my graduation in 2012, and then I worked around 8 years in marketing. Then I worked last 4 years in some other testing tools. Then how I have to put the resume? That is an individual one-to-one case. Someone just speaking quality uh, department you have involved. So that we are going to discuss individually and prepare the resume and go for apply. That's all. Definitely there will be a resume classes. So there we will give the complete quality. That's why we call it as a full stack training of this complete. Yeah. So this is about the first demo. As I said, majority of the time we spent theoretically. So tomorrow it will be purely project. We take the assignment and we'll start that working tomorrow. Yeah. And I'm going to place this demo session in the YouTube channel. You can view this after 1 hour. It will be available. Uh, I request subscribe for our YouTube channel to get the latest updates about the Oracle Cloud and other things. This is RTL online trainings and placement. Directly you can search in Google or directly in YouTube, you will get it. Yeah. Thank you. Please
Duration
note,
of this
sorry, come again.
duration of this course, sir?
It will be 2 months, 1 hour, 15 minutes daily classes, 1 hour, 15 minutes, and it will be 2 months. Maybe 5, 6 days more, but it is on time. No chance that extension. On time it will be completed, not more than 4, 5 working days delayed. Yeah. And the process is here. You can go through the video again and know where you can note it down. This we are going to put it in YouTube channel. Our entire training process and everything will happen the same way. Okay.
Chandra, will you provide access to work in that tool?
Yeah. Server access we will be providing 1 year.
Okay.
1 year server access. This. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Please note down any doubts are there. Tomorrow when we start the session, we'll discuss. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.